Good afternoon, everyone, and I'm extremely delighted and happy to be in Istanbul. For those who do not know me, I lived in Istanbul before for 3 years. That's why it's a very dear city to my heart. I lived here together with my family between the year 2000 and 2003, and it was an enjoyable and memorable period for all of us. So I'm very glad, and always, of course, I came many times thereafter, but it's always great to be back in Istanbul. This time I'm visiting Istanbul not as a visitor or a person enjoying the attractions of Istanbul, but as a minister in charge of tourism and antiquities, and also a minister who is ambitious enough to develop the relations between the touristic and antiquities relations between Turkey and Egypt further. Today, on the political level and on the bilateral relations level, we are enjoying the peak of our cooperation because the two presidents exchanged visits, which has boosted the relations between the two countries. Cooperation is going on in many fields, including tourism and antiquities. Yesterday, I was honored to meet the Minister of Tourism and Culture of Turkey in Ankara. The Turkish government had kindly, or has kindly, presented us some artifacts that has been confiscated from a smuggler, and we thank them very much, and I thank the Turkish government again for walking the talk and handing these artifacts back to the Egyptian government. In addition to that, we have also signed a memorandum of understanding, and this memorandum of understanding is gonna act as an umbrella for several fields of cooperation in the field of tourism and antiquities. I really look forward to develop this relation further. This year we have enjoyed an increase in the number of tourists coming from Turkey. 40% increase. The number is not high enough, but I'm confident, I can smell it, I can see it. The numbers will double during the coming years. On the other hand, I encourage my colleague and my counterpart to increase the marketing activities of Turkey in Egypt. I would love to see more Egyptians also coming to visit different parts of Turkey. Turkey has a lot to offer as a touristic destination, and Egypt has, actually I say has it all, because if you read about the potential for tourism, you will find Egypt classified as #1 in the world. The potential we have and the diversity we have in terms of potential is unmatchable. That's why in the future, our future campaigns are going to be under the slogan of unmatchable diversity. We're going to present to the world what Egypt can offer in terms of different products for tourists. We have deserts, with all types of deserts that are suitable for eco and also adventure tours. We have valleys, we have archaeology from, all times. And, we have, of course, as you know, Luxor Aswan with what it offers. We have the Grand Museum. We have other museums, more than 73 museums around the country. 70?
41.
41. 41 museums, sorry, I have to be corrected by the specialists. And in addition to that, we have also sites that are not put forward as an option for tourists to visit, because we have too many sites that are spread all over the country, and we cannot, unfortunately, offer it all to tourists because they are not fit, or they don't fit in the itinerary of the tourists. So, unmatchable diversity. Let me see if this works. Few slides to show you what kind of diversity we're talking about. We're talking about deserts, we're talking about Red Sea, we're talking about the fastest growing destination on the Mediterranean, the north coast of Egypt. Huge investments, very beautiful beaches, and the demand last year was remarkable. We have been visited by 106 nationalities during, in my opinion, the first year where we were inaugurating Al Alamein and the North Coast. This year the demand is almost triple in terms of number of flights and also in terms of number of tourists expected to visit the North Coast part. The North Coast part is covered and served by 3 airports. One airport in Marsa Matruh, the other one is in Alamein area, and the third one is in Alexandria or close to Alexandria, Burj Al Arab. So accessibility wise, I believe it's one of the comprehensively served areas in terms of airports and connectivity. We have, of course, as you know, the pyramids, we have St. Catherine, and we're going to talk about it very soon. We have many places that qualify us to aim for the #1 in terms of tourism or touristic product diversification. I don't know if you're aware of the white desert we have in Egypt, which is extremely unique. There are some camps that we allowed there, and we're going to expand very soon in introducing the white desert in a different way. Unmatched diversity is the name of our future campaigns, and we're going to prove it by introducing types of products that are new or revamped or developed in a different way in the future. This year we have done well despite the geopolitical situation around us. We had an increase of 6%, 15.75 million tourists. We also witnessed an increase of around 30 to 40%, because we haven't completed the study yet, in the spending of tourists. So it was a good year despite what happened. However, it was below our expectations because our aim was to hit double-digit growth during 2024. But anyway, we ended up with 6%. Our forecast, or conservative forecast, is to continue growing at the same rate. And it all depends on few factors. One is the geopolitical situation around us. Second, of course, the world economy and the developments around us. And the third one is the number of hotel rooms available, because we are short of hotel rooms. That's why we have introduced many initiatives. We have expressed our interest in foreign direct investors to come and invest in building hotels and resorts in Egypt. We have potential almost all over the country. We are working on master plan, for example, for the pyramids area, where we're going to have a plan for the whole area, starting from Sphinx Airport up to the pyramids area and the Grand Museum. Total restructuring of the area, also managing the heights of the buildings. We are going to implement their full kind of restructuring of that area is going to take place soon. So from this meeting room or this conference, I invite investors who are interested in investing in Egypt and the high return on investment and quick recovery of capital that is known about the tourism industry in Egypt to contact us, and we will be glad to facilitate and make their dreams come true. As you see here, the number of tourists, or the tourists we receive, are mainly from Europe. Europe is #1 partner for us.